So he's talking about Mandalay Bay and Dylan Roof. So he's going at it as far as the guns and everything like that, and people talking about the easy access to them. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Eclectic Beard Reactions. This go around, we've got GAWNE, Hell to Pay, featuring King Crooked and Craig Owens. So this is something I just seen as while I was watching the King Crooked and Eminem interview that he did. Which, if you haven't seen that interview, I highly suggest looking that up. That was quite interesting from both of their perspectives. You kind of take and glean some stuff. It actually kind of, just from the stuff they were talking about, it actually made me, when I'm not taking and doing reactions, I'm going back through and looking at stuff. Because I'm not a hip-hop head. I come from like country and rock and stuff like that. I'm not a hip-hop head at all. But it's made me take and go back and start researching some of the precursors to what we're seeing today. So, in which Eric B. and Rakim is just fantabulous. So, and I've got a whole lot more people to take and dive into, but that was the first one I took and decided to, and oh my goodness. But anyways, back to the issue at hand. Before we go any further, like, subscribe, notification bell, and here we go. Let's get into it.
I swore to the GOD, I was finna get mine.
I can't tell if he's trying to be a dime store Eminem or like a knockoff Spose. That's just what I'm getting with the way he looks.
Swore to the GOD, I was finna get mine. Cause mama, you done made it out Chicago's west side. Ho ho mama, let's ride. We roll Bonnie and Clyde, I ain't going out quiet. Got time on my left wrist, God on my right, but I'm out of my right mind, so be quiet. And no, that's what I'm rapping for, this shit is personal. My mama gon' live in the Hollywood Hills before she gets to the nursing home. Cause name 5 MCs in the game right now who could take me down. I'll wait. Crooked, we might just have to give them the rhythm that they came for now. When I hit them with the potent profane flow to the propane flame goes out. Until then, I'm the rap guy.
I like that. I like how he just did that, but I also like that he's got a fire. He's got an intensity to him on this, and wanting to take and make it and put his mama in a home in the Hollywood Hills before she, like I said, before she goes to nursing home or whatever. But that whole hitting him with a propane fire into flame, put him out. I like that.
That they came for now. When I hit them with the potent profane flow to the propane flame goes out. Until then, I'm the rap Godzilla, miraculous. I'm coming to take the president down. Cause I came for the most hateful cave troll in the White House. So when A-Wall and his wife with an A-hole, woman say no, but he won't stop grabbing the pussy by the handful. Cause the man knows that he can't lose in a few scandals. When Vladimir Putin is handing them WikiLeaks used to advantage, disparaging Hillary, putting that nail to a casket in. And it's so freaking apparent this country is reaching a point of combustion, where faith in humanity's practically vanishing. Conservative values have died, they're inanimate, and liberals are panicking, turning to...
So wow, that went like, woo, that way really quick into politics, taking and going after Trump and his policies and everything of that, talking about conservative values being inanimate, which means basically they're not there. If they are, they're dead basically.
Pussies, they're packing the bags up and moving to Canada. You motherfuckers ain't really man enough. I don't give a fuck, I never run it from nothing. Even if Donald's got the noose and he's coming for everybody in the opposition, I'ma be there, open it up a Canada. Whoopee, I'm whooping the man, cause I'm not a man, I'm a legend. I'm breaking my records, I'm breaking every single record known to man in the second world. They're ready for the return of the mic, murdering menace. I heard him and burned him, invented the word of the menace. So call him a medic with anesthetic before they turn into someone you never heard of. Pathetic, at first I was headed for heaven, but the devil said I'd be better, never repentant for my pen again. When the venom is venerable, I'm too fucking incredible. Unbiteable flow, it isn't edible, no legible. My decibels and trebles are impeccable. I'm flipping a rapper, kicking it back to the momentum I first had when I was entering my zone. Whoa, look at the show. Luke on Crooked Eye and Craig O.
Great goodness, that was, my goodness, the way he just took and flowed that was nice. I'll say that was nice. He actually taking and talking about how he's on top of everything. He's taking a spit venom. Can't nobody take away from what he's doing. I like how he did that.
I was entering my zone. Whoa, look at the show. Luke on Crooked Eye and Craig O. You probably thought I was gonna slaughter every syllable, but I'm ripping them to bits with a wicked spitting bitch. I'm limitless. Yo.
Walking around with thoughts path to redemption. Plotting through my head, voices said, speak of the vision. Oh, let me how to play. Oh, let me how to play. Picture perfect fantasy, is it? Right until we're dead, voices spread, nobody listen. Oh, let me how to play. Oh, let me how to play. Let me how to play. Let me how to play.
Everybody worry about the guns and the Second Amendment. Hitting my nigga, I'ma tell you in advance. You want America to ban every weapon invented, just put a gun in a real nigga hands. Cause me holding still wasn't built in the plans. Elephant in the room, I'm a poacher. Deliver the wound, I'm a smoker. Veteran in
Elephant in the room, I'm a poacher. I love that line. Oh my God. That was and now they're going after the fact of, and you can see the guys taking a look online for guns, taking to make a correlation with all the shootings and stuff like that happen in this country. And he's talking, he's taking and saying that you don't want one in his hand. He'll take and put everything to rest.
invented, just put a gun in a real nigga hands. Cause me holding still wasn't built in the plans. Elephant in the room, I'm a poacher. Deliver the wound, I'm a smoker. Veteran in the mood, I'm a choker. Even if you're ill with your hands, you still getting killed, it don't matter. When the shooter go bananas in Nevada, shooting out of the window with a Mandalay Bay like he had a McCain. He's spraying the crowd shatter and the data don't add him. More than 58 dead. Conspiracy theorists saying they really ain't dead. But tell that to the motherfucker laying on the ground with his brain matter splatter, head shattered on a platter from the automatic rat-a-tat-tatter. That'll make you change everything in your mind frame. When the time came, Dylan Roof let his 9 name. Walking to the church, turn that shit into a fire rain. Squeezing on the deacon till his mind hangs sideways. 9 slain, cries pain.
So he's talking about Mandalay Bay and Dylan Roof. So he's taking going at it as far as the guns and everything like that, and people talking about the easy access to them. He's trying to draw the connection between how easy it is people to take and get guns, at least with the imagery and the words. So bringing up Mandalay Bay, dude had multiple guns in the room, and they bringing up Dylan Roof, taking and going into which Charleston Strong. I remember that very vividly because it's right up the road from me, and it was very tragic. It's not easy to take and get a gun if you're a criminal. If you don't have anything on your record and everything passes a background check, you're able to take and get a gun. I don't think that's a problem. I think the problem is mental illness and its treatment in this country, because what you can't take and see into is somebody's mind and what their mindset is and what they're planning on doing with that gun. So at this point, what do? Do you take and restrict gun sales even more? So that way even people that 330 million citizens and you've got 0.07% that are affected by mass shootings. So do you take and make the people that are law-abiding suffer, or do you just take and make it to where somebody has to take and go black market, it can't be traced back to them, so it's even harder to take and find them? Because as long as you've got these background checks, you're gonna find a person rather easily, regardless of what happens. So do you take and start putting like mental evaluations on people as soon as they start taking them? If they take and go to buy a gun and they don't have anything in their background or in their history that's negative. What's the balance on that? Completely understand the point that's trying to be made, though.
His mind hangs sideways. 9 slain, cries pain, eyes drain, lies blame. How do I explain hatred to an underage kid who parents got their lives claimed? Why kill it at the Copper Spot or Whopper 4 at the Burger King?
I like that. How do I explain hate to an underage kid who's had their parents taking it? And you're right. It all starts at home. Behavior like that isn't taken and learned anywhere but at home. They take what they see from their parents is what they're going to take and mimic. And not only from at home, their group of friends, and who has more control over the group of friends than them, their parents do, by taking and restricting their movements and who they can have over or whose houses they can go over.
The murder scene, they don't give a fuck if we all die. Doing a copper like an easy walk by. Slaughterhouse logo pig getting hog tied. Cause Cause all I'm seeing is you devils being greedy for the narrow, but you fucking with a pharaoh. I'm the builder of the pyramid monument. My eyes on top of it, I'm all I seeing like horse. All I ever needed was a chorus. The shit'll get them hooked from Philly to Middlebrook. These killers shook. You looking at crooked, you looking at a book. Crooked of the source. God like being. This industry is full of shadyism. They be in the favoritism. Take a listen, lyric disciple. I wrote the lyrical Bible. Whoever say they did it, I'ma call it plagiarism. They was in the atheism, paganism, Satanism. Wait a minute.
Dude, his rhyme scheme on this, oh my god, because he's flipped it. He switched it a couple of different times.
Is full of shadyism, they be in the favoritism. Take a listen, lyric disciple. I wrote the lyrical Bible. Whoever say they did it, I'ma call it plagiarism. They was in the atheism, paganism, Satanism. Wait a minute, pay the minutes, great attention. Haters dissing, they be tripping, they be missing crazy spitting. Daily written, 80 bitters, they them like a blade of chicken, blade of sticker for the
multiple syllable, like just complex syllable words and everything like that he's taking, and while he's going quickly, it's just
80 bitters, they them like a blade of chicken, blade of sticker for the blatant haterism. Say the mission ain't a mission if the lyric system isn't the main event when I'm painting pictures. You fucking with a verbal gun clapper. I hunt rappers, my gun smoke blunt rappers. Quicker than your blazer swisher.
Walking around with thoughts of redemption, plotting through my head, voices said, speak of the vision. Oh, 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 let me how to play. Oh, 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 let me how to play. Picture perfect fantasies, right until we're dead, voices spread, nobody listen. Oh, 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 let me how to play. Oh, 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 let me how to play. 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 Let me how to play.
And there we have it, Gone. Hell to Pay featuring King Crooked and Craig Owens. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't understand, like, the first, where he's talking about what he planned on doing so that way he talking about not stopping until his mom gets a home in the Beverly Hills before she hits the nursing home. And then to take and switch directly from that to politics. His verse, Gawn's verse, is a bit more disjointed at subject matter wise, because it didn't take and stay on like one full subject the whole way through. He kind of took and went from that to Trump, and then how he's going to take and not stop until, you know, how he's taking and he's bringing it to everybody. He's going to take and slay it. He's in the zone. He's spitting venom and things like that. And whether it's even with the pointing out the Trump stuff, his was more disjointed than what King Crooked's was, in my opinion. The singing for the for that chorus, though, that was nice. It was nice juxtaposition between the two verses, kind of sandwich in between, and then there at the end. So I'm digging the song overall. Gawn's verse, though, it wasn't bad, but it didn't have that smooth flow subject wise all the way throughout the way King Crooked did. So that being said, y'all keep the recommendations coming. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, notification bell. Y'all have a lovely one. Peace.